Joining me now is Florida Congressman Byron Donalds. He's also on the House Oversight Committee, along with Horace Cooper, co-chair of Project 21. Byron, one thing I hear often is, why should this matter to the American people? Your thoughts on that?
Oh, it's very simple. Joe Biden setting policy here domestically and internationally, a lot of it around energy, obviously foreign policy entanglements with China. So if his family and himself, let's not leave Joe Biden out of this because he is the big guy, but if him and his family are actually benefiting from previous deals with the Chinese government, Chinese businesses, and maybe the party itself, that does have, in my view, influence on his decision-making as commander-in-chief. The American people should know what's going on here. And let me show you how much that the White House is concerned about this. Now they sent out this guy, Ian Sams. He's their spokesperson on oversight and investigations, and he's now tweeting back at committee oversight members on the Republican side of the aisle saying, oh, we should have supported Joe Biden in the CHIPS Act, that boondoggle, instead of investigating this. This is how much they are fighting back against these allegations, because the data and the information is going to speak for itself.
Yeah, it's just it. Ad hominem attacks. We know that's the last line of defense when you don't have the facts on your side. Horace, question for you here. We just heard Congressman Donalds mention the big guy. We have that. We'll put that up. We all remember May 2017, an email from James Gillier, a Hunter associate, who talked about 10% for the big guy. There's also a May 2017 text message between Gillier, Bobulinski, another of Hunter's associates, and Hunter that said this: don't mention Joe being involved. It's only when you are face to face. I know you know that, but they are paranoid. The question no Democrat will answer for me is, if Joe's not the big guy, then who is? And if Joe Biden is not the Joe reference, then who is the Joe?
This president assured the American people when he campaigned that he was not involved in any of the businesses of his son, and that any claims about either Ukrainian influence, Russian influence, or China influence had absolutely no truth and was some sort of propaganda. What we just have heard, and it is occurring, it is coming out little by little by little, but it appears that there are at least a minimum of a dozen of these allegations showing suspicious activity reports, actual transactions. If the CCP is giving you money and you are telling the American people that there's no truth to it, it is incumbent upon Congress to find out. It looks like what we have here is the Addams family of corruption. You got Uncle Fester, you got Lurch, you got all these hands taking in money, and now it's 2, 3, according to today's statement, it could be as many as 6 or 7 family members taking these payments. We absolutely got to get to the bottom of this, and we absolutely owe the American people transparency.
We do, and I'd love to know who Lurch is in that Biden equation that you have going on there, and that Addams family comparison. But Congressman, question for you here. The media, remarkably, the first press briefing after this news broke, there was not a single question asked about this, at least from what I saw. And yet, while so many publications have verified the laptop, the one they called Russian disinformation, right, Congressman? ABC News has not reviewed nor verified the contents of the laptop or hard drive as of today, Congressman. I find that remarkable.
Well, it's not remarkable to me at all because, look, a lot of big media is in the tank for Joe Biden. They're in the tank for the Democrats. The American people know this. This is why the ratings for most big media is in the toilet when you poll the American people about how they feel about major media in this country. We got to get past this. It is time for the news media to do their job, which is call balls and strikes, let the American people what's true and what's not covering for an administration or going after an administration like they did with your former boss, the 45th president of the United States. They should just go and check the facts. They can do their own homework if they want to. They can come into committee with us whenever they want to and look at our notes and look at our information. We'll be happy to share. Our only request is report the facts. Just that simple.
We will be looking very closely on all of that information. Congressman Horace, thank you.